Welcome. I'm back with another session, another chapter, another reading from the teachings of Peter Hotep, the oldest book in the world. I am the Nasty Pastor. Please follow, like, share, comment, subscribe. Only Faith Ministries, Kemet. And you can also find it as Only Faith Ministries, Kemet Edition. The chapter we're getting into now is Duties of the Great. So what's your idea of something great? Life-changing, you know what I mean? The way that it's structured in this book is processed in this book, A pharaoh was considered great. The general, the lieutenants, you know what I mean, of the army, of the military, they are perceived to be great. You know what I mean? It's a duty to go out there, catch the right fish that's edible. So the god of fishermen is a great person, The person down there at the rock quarry, making sure that work get done. And when you look at, when you go over the day's inventory, if there's a gain, that man was great. That God was great, Let's get into this. Let not a prince be hindered when he is occupied, neither oppress the heart of him that is already laden. For he shall be hostile toward one that delayeth him, but shall bear his soul unto one that loveth him. You get that? Got a lot like me right there. That me. You know what I mean? Like right here, let me back it up. Neither oppress the heart of him that is already laden. Let's look up laden. Laden. Let's look that up, see what we get. And the way it's being used is dealing with your heart. So it must be your heart is at peace. Your heart is very loving. Anywho, let's see what it is. Let's see what it is. Heavily loaded or weighed down. God Almighty. So basically the way I'm processing this is that, it's not right to oppress people. It's not right to, downgrade people. It's not right to bully people, beat up on people, you know what I mean? So these was the instructions at the beginning of time, because Peter Hotep was in the early dynasty. He was in the fifth. He started in the fifth dynasty. You know what I mean? And I believe he went into the 25th dynasty. I believe that's how it went. But you shouldn't prey on the weak. What more do you bring upon the weak? When you see that this cat is a dog or a cat, an animal is wounded. They just got one leg, they limping. Why go kick it? Why go scare it? That's how I'm processing this. And for he shall be hostile toward one that delayeth him. I don't like my time wasted. I don't. You know what I mean? I really don't. I don't really like to repeat myself. I really don't. I'm a straightforward person. Some don't get it Some don't understand it. And at this point in my life, I really don't care. I honestly, I don't. Um, but shall bear his soul unto one that loveth him. Yeah, I do. You know what I mean? You know, people that I know are genuinely loving me, yeah, I give it all to you. You know what I mean? Between my cousin Mookie, rest his soul, my cousin Andre Sheldon, rest his soul. You know, when I got to see the friendship, when I got to know that, okay, what I say to you stays with you, I went on and shared I shared it all. You got what I'm saying? What I've done, how I got it done, why I got it done. You know what I mean? And it showed me that, okay, I didn't hear it nowhere else. I can trust you. The disposal of souls is with the God, and that which he loveth is his creation. Set out therefore after a violent quarrel, be at peace with him that is hostile unto thee, his opponent. It is such souls that make love to grow. Number 27. Instruct a noble in such things as be profitable unto him, cause that he be received among men. Let his satisfaction fall on his master, for thy provision dependeth upon his will. By reason of it thy belly shall be satisfied, thy back will be closed thereby. Let him receive thine heart, that thine house may flourish, and thine honor, if thou wish it to flourish, thereby. He shall extend thee a kindly hand. Further, he shall implant the love of thee in the bodies of thy friends, for so it is a soul loving to hearken. Now you get that part, he get ready to put, share with his friends how you do this. How you make this possible, how you wake up in the morning, get your duties done. How you feel comfortable. How do you like the laws that's being displayed? But this person that they're talking about that's great have that inability to be a people person, to be a person that can get their language and understanding across to people. Number 28, if thou be the son of man of the priesthood and an envoy to conciliate the multitude, speak thou without favoring one side. Got it? How can you say this is wrong, but then you go amongst your loved ones and say it's right? How can you go into another community, see what's going on, speak about it, but go in your community and don't say nothing? Ain't something wrong with that picture. There's something wrong, right? Right? I call that a hypocrite. That's what I process. You know what I mean? A hypocrite. Turn thine aim toward exact judgments. Number 29. If thou have been gracious at a former time, having forgiven a man, to guide him aright, shun him. Remind him not after the first day that he hath been silent to thee concerning it. Number 30. If thou be great after being of none account, and hast gotten riches after squalor, being foremost in these in the city, and hast knowledge concerning useful matters, so that promotion is come unto thee, the swath not thine heart in thine hoard, for thou art become the steward of the endowments of the God. Thou art not the last, another shall be thine equal, and to him shall come the like fortune and station. Well, it's a short one. It's not I'm gonna put it this way. I might have bypassed some fruit. You might have heard some fruit. However it go, we both heard it. I elaborated on the fruit that I felt was important. But like I said, stay tuned. You know what I mean? Keep it, keep viewing. Let's learn the history of our ancestors. Let's try to understand how things was back then and how it's still present today. Let's get an understanding of what we lost can be regained. It can. It can be regained. We teach black ownership. We teach black enterprise. We teach black entrepreneurship. We're teaching all of this, but it seemed like when the wealth is funneled into the black community, there's nothing I've seen that prevailed, that has been successful. There's nothing. I get the fancy cars, I get the nice houses, but I don't get these kids going without. These kids not being able to learn. I don't get that. It starts at home, 100% truly. I give you that. And that's why I said we're probably 10 steps behind every culture out here except for the black community. I hope I said that right. Let me say this to you again. The black community is 10 steps behind every other culture out here. Hopefully that gets you back. But look, pull your weight up. We in a society now where that if you're not needed, you're dead. And you can be physically dead or you could be alive and dead. But either way, you're dead. Excuse me. For us that have kids, they're still babies. They still are babies. Even when they reach their time as an adult, they're still our babies. You know what I mean? I ain't saying you treat them like a baby, but they're still our babies and they still need nourishment. You got me? They still need answers. And one thing for certain and two things for sure, you can't make them come to you for the answer. But what you have to always remember is that there's going to come a day, you're going to have to be that backbone. You're going to have to be that dependable person. Let's exempt parent. You're going to have to be that dependable person. Because see, that's all you meeting in these streets is different persons. I call them strangers. Until I knew Andre Shelton was my family, my blood, I've always said he's a stranger that helped save my life. Get me? A stranger. Yes, I met him in the neighborhood we were living in, but he's a stranger. Got me? Anywho, once again, I am the Nasty Pastor. Please follow, like, share, subscribe, comment, engage with me. I'm out. I love you.